Hello everyone, welcome to my demonstrative class. I'm a teacher Vitor, and today we will talk a little bit about data analysis. Okay, let's go ahead. Basically, to start our class is very important to try to define what is the data analysis. Basically, it's the process of examining data to draw conclusions about that information. The data analysis has multiple and facets and approaches, encompassing diverse fields and applications. For example, when some company want to to show any kind of product, this company analyze the public of this product, the geolocalization concept of the population, and after do an analysis and elaborate the best way to show the product through the people. Okay, it's a very simple example. The key aspects of data analysis, we could divide it in four steps, in four parts. Collection and preparation is the part when the person need to collect the data, or for example, in a key scenario, took the data from the database. Explore and analysis. After this, we elaborate a report and try to check what the data and the massive data have of the information. Data is one thing. Information is the not only the data, but there is a knowledge attribute in the data because of that, information is different from data. After this elaboration, visualization, and the communication, a dashboard, for example, a dashboard is a concept with a lot of data, but organized with knowledge and show to anyone who can see. Okay, and after this, the decision making and the action, okay, is the last part of the data analysis case concept. Let's use a very expressive example here. During the World War II, aliens mapped the bullet holes in airplanes that was hit by Nazi fire. They were trying to make planes stronger, reinforcing the areas that had been hit hard by the enemy, alternately, so that they couldn't withstand these bullets even longer. It's not possible to armor all the airplane because it will become very heavy and not fly well, okay? It has become too heavy, as I said. Analyzing the spots in the airplane where to shoot. Okay, in this not is a hypothetical but a real concept, we can see all the bullet holes in the airplane are mapped. Here we have a lot of data about this. Some people, in some cases, we will propose to blind, to armor principally the parts with have a lot of roads, but it's wrong. Why it's wrong? Because the airplanes who returned to the battles, it was airplanes who had these bullets marks, these bullets holes. But the airplanes who received, for example, bullets and fire in the motor area or the pilot area or in this part of the end of the airplane didn't return. It means the data here, the most important data, it's not what we see, but without information, okay? It's the better place to blind, to armor our airplane. It's here and here, okay? The solution, the data only represent the planes that survived the battle. The planes that were shot down were not included in this analysis. Reinforcing the areas with the most bullet holes would be a mistake. The correct approach would have been to reinforce the areas with no bullet holes, like the area of the motor, the the part here of the airplane in the pilot we stay here, and the part of the middle of the airplane. Do those we are areas where a single hit couldn't have a catastrophic consequences. This example showed for us why it's so important to analyze our data, and after this, do all the case who I showed in the slide before. Okay, but we already has another problem related with analysis data, the problem of the false relationship. It's a very funny when this happens. In some situations, there is no relationship between the data. For example, the number of people who drowned by falling into a pool, and the Nicolas Cage appeared in film. Here we already has the Nicolas Cage appearances in movies, and here we already has the part of the drawings falling into a pool of people. When you see just the data, when you see just the graphic, you could have a conclusion. Oh my God! Every time who Nicolas Cage appears in a movie, how many times he appears in a movie, more people drawing in a pool. But no, it's a false relationship. There is no any kind of relation between people falling in a pool than Nicolas Cage. This is a false relationship. In some situations, this happened too. It's important the data analysis know to how to separate the different scenarios, the different variables related to the data, to have the correct concept of the information and separate the false relationship between different kinds of data. Our conclusion of this demonstrative class: data analysis is a powerful tool that empowers us to make information decisions in a world actually with a lot of information. Netflix do that. Amazon do that. Walmart do that. Most part of the great companies in the world use process of data analysis to improve their process and provide for customers and clients a best and a better experience. It's very common nowadays. Through data analysis, we can uncover hidden patterns. Remember the false relationship and take care with that. Predict the future trends and drive innovation across various fields. In the medicine, we already have data analysis. In agribusiness, in the military area, every area in the human knowledge, we can extract data and analyze it. As technologies continues to evolve, data analysis will play an increasingly a critical role in handling complex changes and scaling in the future. In this situation, we can see what happened in the world in the last 30 years. The improve of information and the improve of the tools to analyze this information made the companies more consolidated in the marketplaces in any area. Okay, this is just a class, a demonstrative class, and I thank you for your attention.